Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wild Things Found Online. I am Vokal the Slug Cat, and we are back again with our girl Big Toph. We'll be covering the last two lives, so let's jump right in and see what Tophiachu's been up to this weekend.
No. My stuff is shipping. Hey, I'm gonna get my dresses and stuff. Hey guys.
Oh, what's going on, Toph?
Oh, this is what it's like to have a chihuahua. Oh my god.
That is Hershey.
Yeah, no.
You didn't even have to do anything. She didn't want people to take her food.
Because y'all didn't train her well. There you go.
Chihuahuas are like that, bro. Like they're just angry for no reason. I don't want a chihuahua. I want a bulldog. English bulldog.
Tophia, no. You should, never own animals again. You neglected both of the animals that were in your care.
Guys, I'm not with anybody.
We know.
She baited. First of all, I did not bait. Actually, I was sad today. I was upset, so I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Cry all the time because you want me to? That's not how that works.
I mean, that didn't stop you from crying on live multiple times this week, but okay.
Like, yes, I was going through today. I really, yeah, it was bad. I went to sleep. I woke up. I had headaches. It was so bad. And then today, I just broke down. I couldn't. What was I supposed to do? I was really hurt. I was beating myself up. I really was. I was like,
Oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah, I had to get out. So I went out and I was like, you know what? So yeah, the Korean fried chicken. And yeah.
Korean fried chicken. You just out here eating good. Homeless, but eating good. Okay, I see you.
So I took a little walk before I went live. A little late night walk because I was like, I couldn't do it. I need to get out of here. I need to get out. And then I went for a walk and I cried some more. I was listening to Bruno Mars's album the whole time and I was just crying. Oh, brother. I felt so horrible. and I cried some more. Yeah. I was crying a lot.
That sucks.
It's so
Unfortunate.
funny too because people are like, there is a reason why. I was really beating myself today. That's why I put that post because, yeah. I mean, I really was. I was just horrible to myself today. I was just like, man, what did I do? Why? And then, I was like, I had to get out. I had to get out. I didn't get rejected, guys. I'm not talking about anything because it's kind of personal. And I don't do the personal stuff on here. If I really want to talk to someone, I will go in person.
Why are you lying to us, Tophia? It's obvious you got rejected. What are we talking about?
And talk to them. I will not do the personal, talking about personal things on live. So, yeah. I got catfish. No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, I got some new outfits. Yes, I did. Do you want to see my... Oh, I got some new outfits. Yes, I did. Do you want to see my outfits?
Oh my god.
I got some pants too, which I'm going to wear, and these heels, which I'm going to wear with this shirt. So, jeans. This is crazy, right? Wearing heels with jeans, but I don't think that's crazy at all. But anyways, let me show you these heels that I have. I have several of them. I have some
Of course you do.
new ones that I got. These ones I got.
Always buying shit.
Anyways, they got hearts, pink hearts on the side, and on the straps, it's heart shaped, the little thing to strap it on is shaped like a heart.
Girl, them heels is ugly.
This says an 8 or something, but I didn't notice on the box it says a 10. So, yeah, I don't know if these are really Club Zone. Well, yeah, they are Club Zone. They're 8. I know, right? And I only paid $1 for these.
Sure you did.
I paid $1.
Lies.
Market. Okay. So, those are not the only ones I have. I have some other ones that have clear heels. Someone gave me these. These soda ones. I was gifted these.
You were gifted a pair of heels, really?
I already know what I'm wearing with these. I already know. They will fit. These ones, I could walk in these ones. I know I can. I don't wear a lot of heels. I just know my feet's going to be hurting. But what you do?
If you if you know your feet's gonna be hurting, why even buy a bunch of heels? I don't understand.
Dude, this guy lied to me. I bought a Furby, right? And this guy was like, put batteries in it, it'll work. Nah. No.
A Furby. Come on, bro.
Boots are made for work. And that's just what they'll do under these things. Boots. Anyways. I'm surprised they're a size 9 and they fit. Don't say V.
And then, bro, it's like if your shoe size is a 10, why are you just buying all these shoes that are too small? I don't, bro. Like, just slow. Okay.
Yeah. I need to Dolce Vita. I need to look up these. I had to go to an event, so I wore them.
What event, Tophia? Get the fuck out of here.
Anyways. And I have that shirt. I don't know. Remember the shirt I showed you guys? I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do because I don't know what to do. How to wear it. Let me show you.
Lord.
I don't wear crop tops. That's the thing. And thank you for the gifts. That's a 2X.
Sophia, why would you get a crop top?
To wear it, and it's probably not even a crop, but even so, I could probably wear a shirt under it, a white shirt or something.
Yeah, for sure.
I just
do that.
Yeah, I know it's cropped, but it doesn't really look okay. That's it. So my other stuff, the black shirt, I had to return that because phone bill, and I could not see myself paying $18 for one shirt.
Bruh. See, you have no type of money discipline, bro. You had to return some shit to pay your phone bill. Like, what are we doing, Tophia?
So, yeah, I had to return that, but let me show you what I got. 2-piece set. Oh my god, look at that. Wouldn't that be cute? And then my platform shoes. Oh, if you guys haven't...
Bruh, it's not going to look like that on you, though, Tophia. You do know this, right?
Seen, I have my other shoes, which I wear with the red dress or with my black dresses, which are these platform shoes. I was gifted these.
Ugly ass shoes.
The crosses are not on them because I know people found these shoes with the crosses. So someone took the crosses off, not me. So I was gifted. She got them, and then basically she said, well, these are not my style, so I won't wear them. And I was like, ooh, I was hoping I got these because I like them. They're like Lolita's style, and they're cool. So, yeah. And then I have my other ones, which are my Mary Janes, which I got from Temu.
Another pair of ugly ass shoes. Okay.
So, no. Don't ignore the front part. I just literally took a toothbrush to it, and I'm going to have to clean them again, because for some reason they're not coming clean. Okay. Coming clean. Guess who's coming here for concert? Hillary Duff. I have to go see her.
Bruh. You can't make this shit up, bro. You cannot make this up. Why are you planning on seeing anyone in concert, bruh? Your priorities are just terrible, bruh. This is why we say you don't care about your mom or getting housing. Why should we feel bad that it's taking a long time to get housing when you're not putting any effort or money towards any of your supposed goals as far as getting housing or burying your brother?
They were like, she added Albuquerque to her tour. I was like, oh my god. It was just freaking out. Okay.
Wow.
So, my stuff delivered. Or not delivered, I mean, it's shipped. Ooh, look at this one. Orange is my color as well because reds
are
the colors to wear because of my undertone. Reds, I think purples. I'm not sure, not blue. Blue washes me out, but... And then I got this red shirt, which is it has lace and flowers, and yes, I'm going.
Dude, is this a separate haul from the one we covered in the last video? Tophia, stop, bruh, the shelter is not your home, bruh. You are getting so much shit. When you inevitably are asked to leave, bruh, this is going to be amazing.
Going to wear that. These fake nose piercings, because I don't like needles. So those nose piercings that people get on the TikTok shop, I got those. I got gold because
Okay, so
gold
this
what
is
looks
like
good.
the same haul
So
that
yeah.
she already covered. We might
And
skip
I forgot
ahead.
about the fake nose piercings. I refunded. This is the shirt that I had to refund. $18. Hold on. Let me like put this up because if not, look at all this hair. This is what I have to deal with. I don't even know what to do with it anymore.
What?
I want to blow.
You don't know what to do with it anymore. Girl, you've never seemingly known what to do with it at all. I don't think I've ever seen your hair styled before. I mean, I've seen it like flat ironed and shit, but like, girl, you might as well just cut it off. Because you don't take care of it, obviously. That shit is a mess.
Blowout on my hair. So when I get my hair colored at the salon, whenever I get
At the
paid,
salon.
whenever that is, I'm gonna go to the salon and just get my hair done.
Bruh. Oh my God, bruh. Tophia is living her best life while she's homeless. It's like, I swear, she's living better now than she did when she was in the fucking apartment, bruh. She's going to get mani-pedis. She's going to the salon to get a recolor and her hair done. Bruh, this shit is crazy.
I'm gonna ask them if they can style it and do a blowout because I'm sick of it. Well, I like the blowouts because that big hair, like I'll show you what I'm talking about, suits me. I know it does. I'm suited.
All the
You know,
while,
that hair
Donald
really-
is just sitting in
It's a suitor.
an
Anyways,
urn
okay.
somewhere or
These are my favorite earrings.
in the fields of New
Just
Mexico.
Picture me with hoots, and then the nails would be like the gum.
Bruh, I said it before. Like, I feel like Tophia, she's like trying to gear herself up to have a hot girl summer. I just don't understand, bruh. Like, she's trying to do like this whole revamp of, I guess, her wardrobe and shit. Because Tophia, I mean, she never wears dresses. Like, that's not her style. Her style has always been graphic tees and jeans for the most part. But now she's trying to get dresses. She got crop tops. She's about to get her ears pierced, start rocking the hoops. I mean, it's sounding like a hot girl summer.
I'm just kidding. Anyways, I'm just joking. But
Sure.
these. And I don't know if you see, they got like diamonds. Like, well, not real diamonds.
Duh.
And they don't have to be real diamonds because I don't care what I get. It doesn't.
And I think, bro, it's very interesting. This is like, I'm pretty sure this is like the third or maybe fourth set of earrings that she showed us. Like, instead of buying all these different earrings, go get your goddamn ears pierced. Like, what are you, what are you waiting for? You're buying more and more earrings, but you still haven't pierced your ears, bro. Like, what are you doing?
It doesn't have to be expensive. I love them. They were like, those are dancer shoes. I just bought them because they were $1, and someone said, get them. And so I got them.
They'll lie to us about the price, I
I
see.
could get a cute pink dress and wear them, and they have hearts. I love hearts.
Bruh, you're showing us the
There's no
price
place
tag
like home.
again.
There's no place like home. I'm just kidding.
$29.99.
They are cute. And someone was like, get them. And I was like, okay, let me see if they fit. And what do you know? They fit. And I was like, I gotta get them. Man, they're tall. Kind of, but I can walk in them. I know I can. Will I break my ankles? Probably. Who knows?
Wow. Beautiful. Love that.
Man, I can stand up. But they gotta be strapped on. Whoa.
Dude, if she fell
think
right
once they're
now,
strapped
I
on,
would
I'll be
lose
okay.
it.
People are funny. No, it's not. It's Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, baby. I'm just kidding. It's good and nice. Do-do-do.
Oh, what happened to all the health shit you were telling us last week? We're not sticking to that? Okay.
Did I have a dream about Vokal? No. Actually, I apologize to him. Because they did kind of hurt him, but that's okay. Well, I didn't say anything mean. Like, okay, here's the thing. Like, I know that he's a nice person and he wants to do nice things, but I don't want to lead him on. I don't like him like that, and I don't want to
Oh, Sophia, I thought like being nice and kind, those were like the main traits you were looking for in a partner. So why is Miguel not worthy? I'm just like, I really want to know the logic.
Just accept these things and just be like, and also because I gotta be careful, right? Okay, so he said anytime I wanted to take a trip, I could. But for me, unless I'm with someone I know, I'm not gonna take a trip with some. I know he means well, and I know he probably might not hurt me, but you never know who you're meeting online, right? Especially because I've never seen what he looked like really. But I just gotta be careful.
I mean, that wasn't going to stop you from meeting Wesley, though, right? When Wesley supposedly said he was going to come to New Mexico, you were down for that shit. Okay.
Because for me, I just don't want to be like an episode of Dateline, go on a trip and then not return. Like, that's just a scary thing because if I was going on a trip with someone I'm just meeting for the first time, I would rather go with like my mom, bring my mom along or bring someone that I know. You don't know who you're meeting. And also something could happen and I could just leave him and then get stranded, Like, I don't want people to have the wrong.
I mean, yeah, fair enough, but like out of the country, I thought he lived in Hawaii. You realize that's a U.S. state, right? Just, just saying.
Intentions. Like when I'm with someone, well, not with someone like that, but just being friendly. I don't want someone to get the wrong intentions, like trying to sleep with me, which like he's never done that, to be honest. But like you never know with people, and I'm just saying this is not in any way bashing him or anything. You just got to be careful. Like you yourself, as women, you would never fly to another country or fly somewhere with someone you just met because it's a free trip and they got money. I mean, look at what some of the people did that had money. You just got to be careful. You never know. So yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, I apologize to him because I was hurting him a little bit. And I didn't mean to. But I had already stated, I was like, you know what? I just want to be friends, and he still said he was going to keep trying to pursue. That's on him. But,
I mean, yeah, that's true, but it's like, he likes you. You didn't have to fucking gush to him your heartbreak story about the other person that you actually liked, bro. That's kind of fucked up.
I don't know.
It's not very considerate of his feelings if that's your friend.
I'm so glad that I have patience and I'm not rude and mean because, man, this whole thing could have went a whole different way if I had a snapped.
Girl, Tophia, you are like one of the least confrontational people ever. Bro, you told us a story about a teenager asking you about some shit you said on live, and you froze up. Like, shut up.
Okay, so something happened, and thank God I just beat myself up instead. Thank God I beat myself up instead of just like snapping, because it could have went a whole different way. So, anyways.
You're not hard.
Happened, and
Please stop.
I almost thought about snapping. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I almost thought about saying F you and snapped and blocked somebody. But no. Yeah, I really thought about it. Then I was like, you know what? No. Just have patience. Just calm down. It's not that serious. I'm like, you already know what's going on. Like, the whole situation. Just wait. And I'm just because.
Oh, is this about housing? Is this about housing, Tophia? Did they tell you, yeah, it's going to be a while? All right. Oh, please give us more details. I'm curious.
Like, I got tired, when something keeps happening. Well, it doesn't keep happening. It's just like a frustration thing. And then I just got to realize that, yeah, sometimes, things go on and you just got to relax.
Sure.
I do have patience because I could have snapped far too many times. It would have ruined my friendship because I was snapped. Man, and I feel like some people don't need somebody to snap at them, especially when they're going through things constantly. Like, imagine that, and then someone that you care about just snaps at you. That's just not good. Like, your friend just snaps at you on top of everything going on. I just had to take a step back and be like, well, it's gonna happen. I'm like, well, it's.
So you were on the verge of snapping on one of your supposed friends? That's basically what I'm hearing. Interesting.
My fault, and the whole day I was like, man, it's my fault. Why did I do that? I should have just. I almost deleted my message because I was like, I don't want to receive another. It wasn't a nasty message, but I wasn't emotionally unstable. When someone says something to you that hurts you, of course, because you care about someone. It was just a simple message I sent, and I got snapped at, and I understand why. But in that response, I shouldn't have.
Oh.
Well, it's not. I'm not gonna say I shouldn't have. I'm glad that I didn't snap because it's a lot going on. That's not being emotionally unstable. If your friend says something to you, and you snapped, I have a reasoning for that. And well, I didn't snap, but like I'm saying, I just said a simple good morning, and I got snapped at, which I understand. I get it, and I understand, and that.
So you're telling me this whole situation stemmed from you sending a good morning message to your supposed friend and they snapped at you? Are you sure y'all friends? I'm just saying. I ain't never had none of my friends go off on me for hitting them up. That's very interesting, Tophia. Oh my God.
When you don't, well, I'm not even gonna say anything.
I have so many friends. Everyone likes me. Glass.
That's literally what happened. So there's that. And I'm glad that I have the patience to not get angry so quickly. And I did used to get angry so quickly at certain things, but I'm glad that I'm just able to respond with kindness, because if I didn't, it would have went a whole different way.
Sure.
You never know what your friends are going through. And if your friends say something in the heat of the moment and they're angry, don't respond with snapping at them or being angry back at them or yelling at them. That's not going to help, because then that's only going to make the relationship worse when it comes to your friends, because they're really going to leave at that point. You just have to respond with kindness, because you don't know what they're going through. And maybe they didn't mean to take it on you, or they didn't mean to snap, but they did.
This about ankle chew.
So, yeah. I went for a walk. It was like dark, but it was nice outside. It was like a little breeze. And I just looked up at the sky. Because I just like to look up at the stars and stuff, Every time, it used to be, not every time, okay, so every once in a while when I would look up at the sky, I would see a shooting star. I don't know what it was.
Wow,
every once in a while when I looked up at the sky, there was a shooting star, which was crazy. But I'm going to show you my tumbler. This is the 10th anniversary Hello Kitty tumbler. Yes. I got the tumbler, the pink straw.
Ooh, I wonder if it's a glitter tumbler, because those were the expensive ones. Those were the ones that were like $75, $80 plus. So let's see.
I gotta be careful, this is glass. So, this is the straw topper. So yeah, I paid like $35 for this, so.
$35? Sure.
But yeah, I was really going through it today. I was beating myself up.
Still $35 you shouldn't have wasted, but
I was no
okay.
good. I was damaged goods, like, seriously. I still have the plastic, which I need to take that off. I haven't used it because I kind of think it's too nice to use it.
Why buy
glass.
it?
Oh, and then look. Glitter! Glitter! It's glitter.
Glitter confirmed. Glitter confirmed, bro. Come, Tophia. I mean, I know you said it's $35, but we know you lie about the price that you pay for things. Just like with those ugly ass heels. You try to tell us they're $1. People saw the fucking price tag on the shoes that said $29.99. So I would not be surprised if she lied about this as well.
The glitter is like
ridiculous, bro.
So yeah. Let me see if I can spread the glitter out. So yeah.
What the fuck?
So anyways, yeah, there's that. Oh, I spread the glitter out, but yeah, it still kind of looks a little chunky. But anyways, this is Hello Kitty 10th anniversary.
It's a great investment, Toph. Good job.
Anyways, and then it has this like topper, the topper. Oh, and I'll show you the other thing that I got. I haven't eaten them yet because I don't know if I want to eat these other cookies. I really didn't like them, but I want to save them because
Bruh.
they are cute.
Paid like $15 for 3 cookies and didn't even like them. Crazy work.
But I'm trying not to damage the box.
Who cares about the box?
I ate the 10th.
It's a cookie box.
So
it's not a collectible. If Tophia didn't eat it, that's surprising as hell.
And then I ate the other one. So yeah.
So you only eaten one cookie.
Yeah, this is cute. And then I got a little tote bag because when you get $30+,
paid $15 to eat one cookie, bro. That you did not even like. That's, come on, Tophia.
Worth of food
just
items,
wasted money, bro.
Tote bag.
I guess.
Oh, and then these are so delicious. I only have one left, so I'm gonna eat it. These are Magdalenas or something. They had macaroons too, which I tried the macaroons. Oh my god, I love the macaroons. They were so good. I'm gonna save this box. They had the macaroons and oh my god, I tried this. Someone got the macaroons and they're like, "Do you want to try one?" So I tried a macaroon. I should let them try these ones, but I was like, no, because I want to eat them for myself. Should have just.
What? Bruh, you're so selfish. Holy shit, bro. So someone let you try their overpriced macaroons and you couldn't even let them try one of yours? Whatever the fuck she said. Really, Tophia? Bruh, you are just greedy, bruh. Like, oh my god.
Let them try it. Since that wasn't these were the only ones that
I should have let them try it.
It's good. It tastes
fucking
like yellow,
awful.
like white cake or yellow cake. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know what kind of cake I'm talking about, vanilla cake. We're going straight.
Ugh. What the fuck? You're
Anyways, it looks like a seashell. Has a puffer in the back. This is delicious.
I can't believe she did that on live. Like, bruh, she's tongue boxing the damn bag, trying to get every crumb. Like, just gross, bruh. What the fuck?
So delicious. Still good. Very delicious.
Why are you breathing like that?
But yeah. Well, I'm greedy. I bought them though. How's that greedy?
Yeah, the other person bought their shit, but you're greedy because they shared their overpriced shit with you, but you didn't want to share your overpriced shit with them. It's pretty fucking selfish. Just saying.
Please tell me why don't we know? Why I can't be so.
She's getting up a lot today. She need to sit her ass down somewhere.
Okay. They had everything free, so everything was free. And someone got this for me, and they were like, and it's a jacket from Fashion Nova, but look.
It was free?
Half
Really,
pink,
Tophia?
half orange. Now I'm gonna figure out how to style this. Cause, yeah. Dunkin', it does kind of
I was about to say, it's the Dunkin' Donuts jacket. They're trying to give you a hint to go back and get your old job.
They didn't even remove the label, the tag. Matching
Sure.
set 1 of 2, so I need to look up what the other part was.
I guess.
Maybe wear a shirt that's like orange on that side, pink on that side. My brain just did that. I don't know why. But I remember that Mickey Mouse jacket I had, and I lost it on the bus, and that was like my favorite thing, and I got it. And now I can't get another one like it.
Oh, darn.
I'm gonna play my theme song, because
Oh, well.
this is my song. This is like my anthem.
There's only one Ozempic. What was that?
Bruh, the timing for that ad is amazing. Is that your anthem, Toph? An Ozempic? Fucking Ozempic ad plays right as she says that? That's fucking crazy.
A victory on the ice calls for an ice cold celebration.
Oh my god.
I am back. I need to get a Gatorade.
Gatorade. What happened to all that health shit you were talking last week, bro? Gatorade's not good for you either, Toph.
I got a Gatorade.
She opened shit like a child, bro. What
Thank
the
you for the
fuck?
games. Excuse me. I've been taking these vitamins.
Okay. And
They're multivitamins. They're Aleve multivitamins for women, but they got superfoods and antioxidants, which is what I'm supposed to be eating is the superfoods.
yeah, keyword eating. Not a vitamin is not a replacement.
They're gummies. Foods are killing you a lot faster because they have like cancer-causing things in them, and eating unhealthy foods is not good for you because it's slowly killing you. So yeah. And I'm not gonna eat any.
Nutritionist Toph, let's go.
Yeah, but I have a problem with eating. I really do, because I had a trigger warning, a disorder, and so that's why it's hard for me to.
Well, why don't you go get, like, I don't know, therapy? You know, that would probably help. Just saying.
It's not hard to eat. Well, it's not that hard to eat healthy. It's just when I get depressed, I do turn to eating. So that's what the gummies look like. 10 milligrams polyphenols per 2 gummy servings.
Oh my God, Tophia.
And it says to take 2. Chew 2 gummies daily, not formulated for men or children. Do not exceed recommended dose. Supports hair, skin, and nails, and immune, heart, and muscle function. Mixed berry flavor.
We
So I was gonna get
we don't
some,
care, bruh.
Vitamins that were specifically for hair and nails, because I want my hair to grow. My nails as well. But
What the hell you need your hair to grow for? You have plenty of hair, and you don't take care of it. What the fuck?
this was like hair and nails, and I was like, you know what? I don't need to get that because this is for hair and nails. Vitamin D complex to support energy and metabolism. I need energy. I'm tired all the time. Sorry, I'm gonna keep taking these and see how they do.
I guess.
Do I ever give anything to all these people who give me something? You know what I give them? Kindness.
Of course. Just kindness, you know. Someone shares with me, I'm not going to share my shit with them. Fuck that, I bought this. But, you know, I can be nice. Girl, the fuck out of here.
That's why people give me this stuff, because I'm kind.
Sure.
You should try it.
If they're even giving it to you in the first place.
Okay, so like the whole, well, it's not even a situation. I don't even want to say it's a situation. But with my friend, like if I had a snap that got mad and didn't respond with kindness, imagine how that thing would have went. How that whole thing would have went. Horrible. That's why I'm glad I have the patience and the kindness, and I'm nice to people. That's how you get people. It's your kindness.
Bruh, you just spent like your last 3 lives crying, saying that you don't have anyone. What are we talking about? You got all these issues, but no one to talk to them about. But now you have people, now that you're back in a good mood. Like, okay, Tophia, whatever.
Being generous. You don't have to give people gifts for them to know that you care. Just being kind is enough. I don't ask for these things, I just get them.
See, and that's why we say you're selfish. Because if someone is regularly being generous enough to get you gifts without you asking, especially, it's like you could at least return the favor sometimes. You don't have to do it all the time. But no, just kindness, feigned kindness. Okay.
And they don't give to expect. If you give it to expect a return, then you shouldn't be giving at all. If you give to expect to get a gift, then you shouldn't be gifting.
See, that's so that's the logic she uses to justify not giving anything back. Got it.
I wanted to read something to you guys.
She's just an awful person. I swear to God.
What was going on recently? Because I mentioned that. Okay. Anyways, this is like 1 Corinthians 3, 4-8.
Bruh, you're fucking lying. Get the fuck out of here, Tophia. You're not about to start reading us fucking Bible verses. Are you dead ass right now? Bruh, you are not religious, bruh. I don't care if you do go to church now because they make you. Get the fuck out of here, bruh. Because we know you don't believe in this shit. So I don't even want to hear it, bro.
This was read today, and I was just like, this works for this very situation that happened. Because it says, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs, love does not delight in evils, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails.
Get the fuck out of here, Tophia.
It says love always perseveres, love never fails. I don't have to believe it. Persevere. Nobody said I was a Christian now. Don't do that. I never labeled myself a Christian. There's other religions. Remember that.
I don't think you believe in any of them, but okay.
So, don't do that. I never said I was a Christian. Let's not.
Then why are you reciting Bible quotes to us randomly, bruh? Like, oh, this quote, this scripture fits my predicament. But yeah, I'm not Christian though. But yeah, this right here, this little segment, I'm fucking with that. Get out of here, bruh.
I didn't say I was atheist now. Agnostic is different than atheist. An agnostic believes in something, right?
Yep.
It's not Jesus, but they believe in something. An atheist is someone that doesn't believe in anything. I'm just trying to figure things out. So yes.
I guess.
But nowhere did I say I was a Christian.
We know.
Because I could be Baptist. I used to go to Baptist churches. Some Christian churches too.
Girl, Tophia, you're so fucking dumb. You're so stupid. Tophia, Baptist is a denomination of Christianity. You big dum-dum. Like, I swear, dude, every time she talks about religion, it it just pisses me off. Because she's just, like, if you don't believe in it, cool. But, like, stop bringing it the fuck up.
When I was younger, I didn't get offered to go see my mom. What are you talking about? I didn't get offered a ride.
You should ask for one.
Nobody said I'm Christian. No, I didn't. I'm not Christian. Oh yeah, who offered to give me a ride?
Tophiachu.
What friend?
Tophia, stop playing dumb. You know exactly who we're talking about. Get out of here. Because I'm sure it wasn't Tophiachu's idea to go to the Hello Kitty cafe. Right? Okay? You can ask her to go, if the buses supposedly won't take you to the shelter where your mom is, you could ask her for a ride. She seems like a nice lady. I'm sure she probably wouldn't mind doing that over you wasting over $100 at a Hello Kitty cafe. Just saying.
Guys, I already explained that.
You haven't.
Hello, I said that. First of all, I'm not even going to explain why we can't get out there. And second of all,
you should, though.
I literally already said that I would be kicked off property because when I left, that was a funny gift, but thank you. Okay, so I got suspended from the shelter. I was on a 30-day suspension, so I had to find somewhere else to go. In that process, they told me to come back and talk to the supervisor to see if I can come back on property. Because of the whole situation of people falsely calling the police and basically saying that I tried to harm myself. So they told me I was...
Tophia, you supposedly attempted with your Tylenol incident. So yes, you were trying to harm yourself, unless you knew that taking 7 Tylenol wouldn't do shit to you. And this was all just a big manipulation tactic. So it's not... people didn't falsely call. Full stop.
I was too mental to be at the shelter. I had to get an evaluation before I came back. They were going to dump me under the bridge. So I was going to be sleeping under a bridge with just a hoodie. I didn't have my blanket. I didn't have nothing.
Well.
So then what happened was that after that, I never went back. So if I go back, they're probably going to tell me that I'm not allowed on property.
So the question becomes, why the fuck did you not go back? Because your mom is in that shelter. I would think you want to be with your mom. You don't have anyone else. Papa Chu is probably locked up somewhere. Brother Chu's gone. And the only family you have, because you don't mess with the rest of your family, apparently, because you didn't want to take your uncle's offer to stay with them. Yeah. The only person you have left in the world is your mom. And you wouldn't make the effort to... Even if you didn't want to go back to that shelter to stay, at least talk to the supervisor so you could still come on premises to see your mom every now and again. Got it.
And they're just going to ask me to leave, which means I won't be able to see my mom. There is 2 buses that come into town. They're school buses. My mom has to take a walker with her.
Okay.
She has a hard time getting on that bus unless someone is assisting her. When I was there, I assisted her to get on the bus so we could go into town. She can't get into town unless she gets on that bus, which is very hard for her.
Then take your ass out there, wait across the street from the property, and help her on the bus. Like, what are we talking about? I'm sure, bro. I'm sure the staff at the shelter would help her get on the bus if it's really that much of a struggle, bro. These are terrible excuses.
The supervisor will not let me on property. I didn't go back.
You don't know that. You keep saying the supervisor won't let you on property, but you don't know that because you never went back to talk to them. This is just another excuse.
So it's already a done deal. They're not going to allow me back on property. I never went back to talk to the supervisor. It doesn't matter. They don't care.
How do you know they don't care? You haven't went back to talk to anyone. I bet you haven't even called to like see if you can still come back and talk to the supervisor. You are just saying any and everything to not go see your mom. Same way you do with saying any and everything to not get a job. You're more preoccupied, worried about your fucking friends and your crush. Just, bro, you're an awful person. Just awful.
Sorry. They don't care. It's not a possibility.
You don't know that.
To get all the way out there. The person can't get out there. I'm not explaining why.
And I don't believe that. I don't believe the shelter is so far out of the way that there's just no way to get there. Tophia used to go places all the time when y'all were staying at that shelter. So, like, what are we talking about? I'm pretty sure isn't that the shelter when she was going to Sonic's on a regular basis that she got kicked out from there. She was going outside, hanging out at the bus stop. We were seeing her, we were getting pictures of her walking up and down the street. But now all of a sudden, oh yeah, there's no way. It's just out the way. There's no way to get there. Bullshit, bro. You're full of shit. You're a liar.
Yeah. Because I was like, well, we could try. And then I was like, but then I explained, they're like, oh, I can't do that. So there's that.
So they were willing. Hold on. They were willing to go out there so you could at least try. And then you said, nah, bruh. Oh my fucking God.
To go out there to be asked to leave. And then that's a waste of money. That's like a $50 or $30 trip that I don't got. And that's just there. And I got to pay that to get back.
I don't believe you, but okay.
There's no way I'm paying over $100 for no reason. So yeah.
But you spent over $100 at Hello Kitty Cafe. Just saying. Are you telling me that a tumbler and some cookies that you didn't even like and a T-shirt, that's more important than going to see if you can go see your mom? Got it.
Well, no, I can't wait outside. So the way that shelter is set up, you literally have to get onto the property. I won't be able to wait outside because they will ask me to leave the property. So even waiting outside, they already know who I am.
You don't know.
They're not.
You don't know that.
They're not dumb. They're smart. So when they tell people to leave property, if someone tries to come back, they're not going to let them because they know who you are already. I'm not going to cause problems. I don't got money, especially when I have a storage where the rent went up, to be throwing $50 down just to get there and be told that I have to leave. It's just not happening. I don't have money when I got bills I got to pay.
Girl, your storage went up like $20. Shut up, Tophia.
Those bills are expensive.
They're not.
I just can't be throwing $50 down.
Tophia, you have a whopping $275 a month to pay. Your bills are not expensive. You just don't make any fucking money.
You know, and then pay that, and then I don't even get to see her, and then there I am stranded because I can't pay back.
Why would you be stranded?
And I'm gonna have to tell my mom, well, sorry, we have to let the storage go because I had to pay for this trip. Like, you don't understand, like, the roadblocks and the complications that it is. Of course, I would love to see my mom, but people don't understand there are strict rules. If you get barred from some place, you cannot go back.
You didn't get barred. You said you got suspended for 30 days. You didn't get fucking barred. and you didn't go back to talk to the supervisor, so you don't know if they're barring you from there. You just don't want to go back because you don't care.
They know who you are. They know your face, and they know me because I'm from social media. They're not idiots. They know my social media.
Yeah, probably because that's the reason why you probably got kicked out. Fucking dumbass.
They already, from day one when I got in there, they just basically told me like it was. They said no filming, no social media. They knew who I was. They knew my social media stuff. These people,
And
they're not
okay.
dumb. It's not about paying for rides. It's because I'm suspended from going on property. I cannot.
The excuses are just
10% battery kill,
insane,
I'm
bro.
supposed to- I'm gonna have to go
Good.
because
You're
my
pissing
phone's
me
gonna die.
off.
There's no sidewalk. If I even step foot on property, I'm not allowed. And especially because if I'm wandering around there and they see me wandering around the dirt road, they're gonna call somebody.
Why?
Even just going to the property is gonna cause problems. I don't need to have the police involved.
How, like, bro, bullshit. They told you to come back after 30 days to talk to the supervisor. So that's just a blatant lie again.
Just to go see my mother, and have the police start harassing me, and then I'm walking because like it's not even a walking distance. It's right outside of Albuquerque.
Sure, lying
It's
ass.
just something I can't do because I won't even make it halfway before I have to start heading back to get back to where I'm at. Because some places you have to be there on time or you lose your bed. That's just it. That is all. I won't even make it but halfway and then have to walk all the way back.
You're, bro, lying, bro. Just lying and lying.
And I'm suspended. They're not going to allow me on property. I already know how these people work. Once something happens, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, you might be right in regards to you being able to stay there. Yeah, they probably don't want you to come back. But visitation is completely different than you staying on the premises and potentially doxing people, because that's what I'm assuming is the reason you got kicked out. You probably got kicked out because you were live and they caught your ass.
I already knew they was going to tell me not to come back because there's too many issues. First, it was my social media. They tried to say I was filming on property, which I wasn't. They saw.
Girl, bullshit. Tophia, you are lazy. I guarantee you were trying to film or make a TikTok, go live. You were trying to do something on property, and that's why they got rid of your ass.
Light post, and they tried to say that light post confirmed that I was filming up front, and I said I'm not up front. I said I stay in the back unless I go up front to get the bus to leave to get into town. And they were like, oh, well, you can't film in the back either. That was not me saying that I film in the back. That was just me saying that I stay in the back. So clearly you're trying to say I film up front, but I'm in the back. You just confirmed that.
So full of shit.
They're haters. They don't understand. So then I was like, okay, whatever. They're starting that again. I just let them have it because here they are trying to make excuses. They're trying to be like everybody else and try to get me kicked out for no reason. I'm not going to fight or argue with them considering the fact that they had this weird, crazy woman stalking me in the dorm, watching me. Seriously, she would just I would be outside just sitting there on my phone and then she would come out. She wasn't even out there. I went out there because I had privacy because no one was there. And then here she comes out. I'm like, so then I would go inside because I'm like, I came out here to be by myself and here you are by yourself.
Tophia, you're in a shelter. Girl, what privacy? It's not your crib. Those people can go wherever the hell they want to. Just like you can go wherever you want to while you were there. Like, get the fuck out of here, bruh.
Like, this doesn't make sense.
It makes perfect sense to me.
Even right when I was outside or I'd be on my phone talking to somebody, here this lady comes. Like if I'm on talking on a live. Trying to listen to what I'm doing.
Exactly. Like I'm talking on a live. So you were doing social media shit while you were there. And that's why you got fucking kicked out. You big doofus.
See what I'm doing. And
holy shit, bro.
That. I know the shelter paid her to do that.
You just admitted it. That's why you got kicked out. Dumbass.
That's invasion of privacy.
Girl, get the fuck out of here.
I'm not delusional. I know what I was witnessing. Okay, I would wait. This is the thing, and this is how I know. Because I would wait for a long time, and she wouldn't even go outside, and then right as soon as I step outside, there she is. And it was different times, too. You can't mean to tell me that's not a coincidence. She had all that time to go outside, and she decides to go outside when I go outside. And I started doing little things to document. Yes, I was doing little things to literally really see if she was spying on me, and I know it was true because of the things that I was doing, and I would do them on purpose so I could catch her.
But you proved them right because you literally just said that you would be live out there, which they told you you're not supposed to fucking do. So I don't care. Maybe they just knew that you weren't going to listen. Maybe they, got a maybe they took a glance at the general consensus on you online, and they're like, yeah, she's going to be on some bullshit. She's not going to listen to the rules because why would you? You're Tophiachu, right? No rules apply to you. You can just do whatever you want wherever you are. And yeah, you paid the price for it. So, oh well.
Oh boy, did I catch her all right. But I just kept my mouth shut because I'm like, I just gotta do what I have to do here because, I need a place to live. I can't get kicked out. I don't have anywhere to go.
Well, obviously,
So
that's
I
not
just
true.
didn't say anything 'cause I couldn't.
Oh my
And
God.
then one girl walked right by my bed. She was a younger girl that was there with her dad with her whole iPad. Because people signed a paper that says they don't want to be on camera. And I know she was like, and yeah, she's got to be careful because that's her housing she's risking, not anybody else's. And if her dad is there trying to help them get housing and she's screwing that up, he ain't going to be too happy about that. And it's not my doing, it's her doing because those are the rules. Anywhere. That's why I left property to go live. I never went live on property because they said not to.
Bruh, you literally just said earlier that you would try to go live in the back. So stop lying.
Discrimination, and they could get sued for that. So they have to let me stay there or they have to get sued. Unless I've done anything to actually cause problems, which I didn't do anything. I just slept. I just left off property. I just went into the city. I just did what I had to do, went back and slept. That's discrimination. They cannot do that. But anyways, yeah. Have a good day or night where you guys are. I will see you guys later.
Okay, so that's the first stream that we're covering today. And, as you can see, that last probably like 20, 30 minutes or so. Yeah, Tophia has, once again, exposed herself by just talking too much. She does this all the time, bro. All the time. And I'm sure the shelter, they're not just going to kick you out for no reason at all, randomly. Her getting kicked out had something to do with her either filming on property, whether that be trying to make videos or going live, which she slipped up and said. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into Tophia's stream from yesterday and see what other valuable insights we can gain from Big Toph.
I'm freaking out, guys. I'm freaking out.
Wow, what's going on, Toph?
I'm literally freaking out.
Okay.
And you guys who actually pick up a pencil and actually but some people think famous.
I am freaking out. I'm freaking out. I am freaking out. Holy crap. Holy crap. So, okay. So I was at the bus stop, right?
Okay.
I was at the bus stop.
Yeah.
And I see this shirt, right? And it's like it says one size fits all or whatever. Like when I posted in my story, the fluffy shirt, where someone just left it at the bus bench. I was like, I couldn't take it, but it had holes. And a homeless person left it, and I was like, okay, they threw some good shirts, but they were like really dirty. I was like, they did them dirty. They just left them on a bus bench, right? The shirt, they threw it there. I wanted to take the shirt so badly, but it was dirty. And somebody had overworn it and had holes. He saw my story. He saw my story. I went to look, and he saw my story. Fluffy saw my story. Fluffy saw my story. Oh my God. Gabriel.
Bruh. Really? Like, okay. What? Okay.
Iglesias saw my story.
Cool, man. It's awesome.
You don't know who Gabriel Iglesias is? The comedian?
Yeah.
Who was in, he's in a couple of movies, but he was in Magic Mike.
And?
Oh my God.
Who cares?
Oh my God. Because I didn't think he was going to see my story. I was like, bruh, the one time. Yeah?
Miss Tophia? They're checking in on you, what you doing in here.
Anyways, that's okay. Anyways, I said what I was gonna come on here and say. So I'm gonna try to post some more 1 minute videos. Try to do more things. I got recommended this restaurant place by my friend. So I think when I have money, I'm gonna go try it. Cause I don't know. I was like, I don't know if I want to try that, but maybe I'll try it.
Yeah, that Cameo money drying up, huh? Like I said, I just went to her Cameo the other day. It said like she hasn't done a Cameo since like last Tuesday. So it's going on 2 weeks without a new Cameo being done. Very interesting.
Fluffy is a comedian. Gabriel Iglesias. He's in Magic Mike. Anyways, so I was coming on here because I have a goal that I want to hit. Because I want to have this car.
Oh wow,
by
goal
the
setting.
summer.
A
So,
car,
I'm gonna try to make more videos so I can have this car by the summer.
bruh. Why don't you try and get an apartment? Let's start there. You know, I mean, I feel like the apartment would be a better investment. Because if you can buy a car, it's like that could be your down payment, first and last month's rent, whatever. But okay, I guess let's hear about your goal.
And work on having money to pay my bills and also have money to save. So I can start driving. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. But yeah, as far as housing goes, we gotta wait on that because yeah, we're still waiting for that. I don't know what's going on. I gotta call them and see what the heck is going on with that because I call them and then they tell me to wait and then I'm just sick of it. Right, I'm just frustrated. Everybody else is getting a place before we are, and it's just like frustrating. My mom is telling me things, and I don't know. I really want a house at this point, but I have some things that I want to do.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's almost like you put yourself on a waiting list, so you have to wait. Wow, shocker. Would have never fucking guessed that, Toph. You know what you could do instead of waiting? You could, I don't know, save money, take action, get your own place instead of trying to buy a car. Just a thought.
man, it was crazy. There was a bunch of these young kids. Well, they weren't young kids. I don't know how old they were, but they looked young in a convertible. They were like, "Oh my god, that's Tophiachu." I knew it, man. I was at the bus stop just waiting to get back, and they were like, "Oh my god, that's Tophiachu."
You're
I was
weird.
just like, okay. They had a convertible, and I was like, I want a convertible. I want a convertible for the summer. I saw all these convertibles, and I'm like, man, it would have been a great time to be driving with the convertible down. Man,
Bruh, like again, like this is why your priorities just suck. It's like you're not planning on getting a car so you can, I don't know, have transportation back and forth to a job or to go see your mom. You saw a car full of kids in a convertible and you were like, I also want to be able to just drive around cruising. Like, bruh, least of your worries.
crazy, right? Today was a
I
crazy day.
guess. What happened? What else happened?
People literally in their cars filming. I knew they was. I knew they were. One person was like, I don't know why he did that. Is that a gang sign? Someone tell me. I shouldn't do that, right? I shouldn't repeat that. But anyways, he went like that, and then the girls was like filming me, and I was like, okay. I just like waved. I was just like, hi. Like, you saw me vaping, and what of it? What are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna tell my mommy? She already knows. What are you gonna do about it, son?
It's not even what are we going to do about it. It's the fact that you're 31 years old and you were lying to us for weeks saying that you didn't vape. Bro, you're just childish. Childish as fuck, bro. Weird.
Why didn't I? Because I thought it was funny. Thank you for the corgi. I thought it was funny. Like, some of you guys being in my business too much. It's like, worry about your own. You act like everything is so bad. Like, oh my god, she's vaping. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, okay, it's no nicotine. I don't do nicotine. I already told you guys this. How many times do I have to explain it to you? A long time ago, years ago, I had a vape. Why are you asking me, are you vaping? Oh my god, you should know this already.
Girl, you denied vaping multiple times. We saw the vape in your hand in multiple lives, and you said it's not a vape. So you're just a compulsive liar. You just be lying for no reason. And then when you get caught up in the lie, you're trying to gaslight us. Like, get the fuck out of here, Toph.
Come on, I did it a long time ago. Common sense. Like, are you vaping? No, I'm not. Like, okay, I'm gonna say I'm not because what kind of a stupid question is that?
Because you're a
Like, oh, she
liar.
lied. She said she wasn't vaping. I don't vape. Yeah, because you're asking a stupid question to someone who told you they vaped in the past. I don't do that nicotine stuff. It is not
Sure.
for me. It'll get you hooked, addicted, and not good. But anyway.
Sure. Because, I mean, you lied about vaping, so who knows? You're probably lying about the nicotine being in it. Not that I really care. It's just the fact that, like, this is just yet another senseless lie. Just something that you didn't need to lie about that you did, which is why we never believe you when you say shit, bro.
Anyways, like I said, I'm gonna start setting some goals in my
Finally, only took a
getting
year.
car. You know, my summer car. Anyways, what's also gonna be a car that I use.
My summer car.
Which is crazy. Because I went to McDonald's to get my 89-cent cheeseburger, and they stopped selling the 89-cent cheeseburger, so I was like, I'll just get cheeseburgers anyways. If you have not, get a cheeseburger with Big Mac sauce. Thank me later. I'm just kidding. Someone else put me onto that. The Big Mac, the cheeseburger with the Big Mac sauce, with the Mac sauce. What are you doing with your life? Anyways, oh, thank you.
Sure, that's so healthy. Sure, it's extremely healthy. Miss Health Conscience over here.
My favorite gift. I'm just walking. I'm a normal person walking, and it's like when they see something, just, like I could just tell. People go
Normal?
crazy.
Okay.
And it's just like, I'm not out of bed sitting down. Everybody said it, or people keep telling me I should do that to my whole head. It takes time and patience, and I have to work in small strands. That's a lot of work.
Right. More lag.
Told me to get the
Okay.
camera for my wish list. Yeah, I forgot. I don't know if I said I added it to the wish list. I have to see.
What?
But yeah.
You put a camera on your wish list? Bruh, get out of here, Tophia.
Because I need the camera.
You
I
don't.
need to start filming some videos. But
You have a phone. You built your entire platform from your cell phone. You don't need a fucking camera, bruh.
I need money first. Because I want to do some videos where you dress up like from, like, not an era, from like a year, like a time period, like the 90s or the 80s. You know, you dress up in an outfit like from the 80s, the 90s, stuff like that. But, I don't know. Sorry.
Lord, just go get a job, please. For the love of God.
Because my phone doesn't have any storage, and I'm trying to currently figure out how, I don't have a computer, so I don't have a Mac, and I'm trying to figure out how to transfer all of these files to somewhere else so I can clear my phone, because currently I have no storage, and I bought the extra storage, which doesn't help, because even when you buy the extra storage, you don't have storage. That's not how it works.
Well, you know what you could do, Tophia? You could just delete some shit. Because phones come with a shit ton of fucking space. Just go through and delete all the old shit. It's so simple.
And so yeah, I have all this from car shows and things like that, and pictures and stuff, and videos. So yeah, I don't have any storage. And I need storage so I can download these apps. There's this apps that you scan your food, and it tells you if it's good for you to eat, because I need to start eating better. And there's also calorie count, like
Girl, get the fuck out of
you
here.
had in a day.
Tophia, you eat shit that you know is not good for you. So, what are we talking about?
And I need to start doing that, but I can't download those apps because I have no storage. And I need to get a new iPhone anyways. I can film on my iPhone, but I probably need a new iPhone. And I don't got money
Of
for it.
course.
I'm not going to pay. Well, not a new iPhone, probably refurbished. But yeah. I just need to start, you know, working on things, because I'm tired of just like barely paying. Well, not. Thank you for the gift. My favorite gift. Anyways, it's not that I'm tired. It's just like I pay my bills and then I have nothing left. And I really need to get a car. It's going to be hot soon. I don't want to be taking the bus. So yeah.
Do you hear what you just said, Tophia? You pay your bills and you have nothing left. You get paid once a month from TikTok. Your bills are only $275. So you're telling me you're barely making over $300 a month? Get a job. What are you doing?
I need to start driving, but the only thing is like, if,
You need to start working.
I need to have money coming in so I can put gas in the car. I want to get to making good content, but I don't have a place that I can film that's not like respecting people's privacy. There's so much going on that I'm just like over it. Talking to my mom. So yeah. Anyways, the issue being is that my mom is seeing people leaving and getting housing, and we're not even getting anything.
Yeah, because you're on a wait list. And remember, you said someone in the shelter had been waiting for over 4 years. So, like, what made you expect that y'all were just gonna like jump to the front of this list? You're gonna be waiting forever, Tophia.
It's just crazy.
It's
So
not.
yeah. I want a house and I want to have like a stable income.
If you want to, I mean, the stable income is easy. Just go get a job. That's so simple. Like, oh man, this is great. This is great.
You don't get to say what I deserve. You don't speak for what people deserve. There's only one person and one person only that tells me I can deserve anything. You don't tell anybody what they deserve.
I mean, I can confidently say people don't deserve things if they don't work for them. You need to earn it.
You put a little weight on, huh, Tony?
Like, she looks a lot older than what, she looks really, really old because that does that to you. When you go through something traumatic, really, really traumatic, it ages you a lot. That's why when people, like, if I wasn't going through, like, the situation of constantly being homeless, I probably would look a lot better if I had money, too. And I understand, like, money isn't everything, right? But it's true. People that...
You would look a lot better if you just took care of yourself. It's like, it's not just about money. Like, yeah, sure, money helps. But it's like, bro, you don't even take care of your hair. Like, come on.
look nicer, look better, look healthier, they have the money to do so. And it's not only that, it's just because they don't have the stress of having to worry about a house or anything like that, or worry about things. I'm always constantly going through something. Yesterday, I was just really beating myself
So
up.
dumb. So dumb.
And people were like, I just was beating myself up. What am I supposed to do? I can't walk around and cry all the time and look mopey and then look depressed all the time. That's not what depressed is. I got eczema. Someone told me what to use for the eczema.
Finally. Go buy that
Yeah.
instead of all this
I
Temu
did
shit.
because I was upset beating myself the other day because of something. I'm not even gonna get into it. It's, you would not believe how the year started, and you would think I was crazy, but I'm not.
You
crazy.
are. You are a
I
little
told you, you wouldn't believe
delulu.
me.
It's gone, Tophia. Goddamn.
You would not believe. You would not believe your eyes like 10 million fireflies lit up the sleep.
Corny.
Because they get real bizarre because I save them in and I keep them in a jar. But anyways, why would I want to change my shirt for? I like the shirt. It is like a jersey, but it is strawberry
doesn't
shortcake.
fit.
And it says very cute.
Shit.
On the back, it has strawberry shortcake. Anyways, my stomach is gonna hurt. Oh god. But anyways, you know. No, because I shared his video. Look at that. Isn't that not like amazing? Especially with the corset. Oh my god. Thank you for the gift points. Oh, I saw a hat. So the mariachi hat, right? I saw one at the thrift store. This thrift store. It was black, and I was like, I don't have the mariachi. Oh my god. I almost got it.
For what? What? What the fuck? Just buying so much useless shit. Where are you gonna wear that, Tophia?
Almost got it. Slightly.
Well, thank God you didn't.
I was like, bruh.
So dumb.
I don't want. I expect a house for free. Yes, I expect a house for free because I said so.
Yeah, we know.
Someone said they were going to get a camera for me, and I said I put it on my wish list. Do you not understand? And talking about the content I was going to make. But clearly, you assumed that I said I wanted a house for free. Since we're asking for things for free. Sorry, the 20% battery came up. But since we're asking for things for free, why don't you delete your account for free? Why don't you block me? That's free. You don't have to watch me. That is also free. No one asked you to literally gift me. You can like this live. That is free. Free.
No
there are things
thanks.
that you can do for free. I never once said that I wanted a house for free.
What do you, bruh? You don't have to say it specifically, but you're implying it by making a $500,000 GoFundMe under the pretenses of burying your brother. Shut up, Tophia. Don't don't piss me off, girl. Come on.
A house is not free.
No shit,
You
we
literally
know.
have to pay utilities in a house. You have to.
Tophia, no, getting the house is not free either. Okay? And hell, I mean, you're struggling with $275 a month. I mean, can you even pay a light bill if they did put you in a house? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
You have to buy cleaning supplies for your house, toiletries for your house, furniture for your house. All of that is not given free. Unless you're just some lucky person that runs across a TikTok account and you're homeless and they give you everything. Otherwise, if you're a victim of a violent crime, you get harassed even more and then get told that you want a house for free. Considering the fact that you were a victim of a violent crime, you clearly need a safe house. But since nobody cares enough to help.
You saying that is so dumb because it's not like you escaped like a DV situation and the perpetrator is still out there. It's like, dude, like that whole situation ended that night that it happened. The shooter is no longer with us either. And that's good because apparently he was a multiple time perpetrator of various crimes. So it's like, I don't understand. It's like, bro, you have a safe place right now. You're in the shelter. You're safe. You could be working towards getting a house or an apartment, but you choose not to. And then you started this live off fucking complaining about waiting. So yeah, you do expect a free house. You do expect a free house. Full of shit.
Help better your content, then they assume that you want something for free. That's why I have a wish list of things. And that wish list, I really do need to change it because I need a tripod.
Girl, you want to better your content? No, you just need to make content, period. That's the reason you're not making money. You have you have the follower count to make a decent amount of money on TikTok, but you don't make 1 minute videos. So it doesn't matter if you get a new fancy camera. No one better buy that for her, by the way. Like, I will fucking lose it. But like, it doesn't matter if you get a camera or not. You're still not going to make content. I know it. You know it. We all know it.
My tripod is gone. It got auctioned in the car. The things that I buy to help better my content is gone. And that was a really nice tripod that I got on sale.
Tophia, the car's been gone for over a year. You just showed us probably like $100 worth of crap that you spent at Temu. You spent over another $100 at Hello Kitty Cafe. You could have gotten, if you were really worried about bettering your content and you feel like you need a tripod, you could have bought a $15, $20 tripod ages ago. But you're not a content creator. You don't care. It's like, I feel like you just buy that stuff as a farce, bro. Just to say you have it. Or because you need it. But you need everything. Just like you needed those heels. Just like you needed all those outfits. Like you needed those dresses. Shut up. Just shut up.
Like, you don't even know what I went through in the last month that I can't. Well, not month. In the last year. And this year. Like, it's crazy. Last year was worse. This year was alright.
Bro, you didn't go through shit. You've been chilling in a fucking shelter for a year. Nothing is happening. The only things that you've been pissy about is your little relationship that didn't work out the way you wanted it to.
I can't even go anywhere without someone taking a video or a picture without my permission instead of just asking me, hey, can I take a picture? Like, I'm so frustrated. I need a car so I can get around places. Literally
You don't.
telling people lies and saying that I'm using them for a car. You don't even know the whole situation. I don't even go out unless they offer. I went by bus today.
Sure. Yeah, you went by bus today because Shoutout might not be fucking with you no more. Which I wouldn't be surprised. So everybody make note. If we don't see Toph and Shoutout out and about anymore, because I mean, hell, we've seen them we've gotten multiple pictures of them just over the last month. I'm pretty sure all that's on ice.
That proves to you that I really don't need people to give me a ride anywhere.
Sure.
I was by myself today, by the way. I wasn't with
Okay.
anybody. But yeah, hopefully soon I'm gonna get back in the gym. We going to the gym.
You just you just got started with the whole gym thing. What do you mean you're going to get back in the gym? Like, so no consistency. Got it.
You ignore the cherry comments because you support her. Who said I supported anyone? Don't bring that to me. First of all, whatever
You
someone
do though.
does is not my concern. I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with people because I was told from her that there is somebody that is stalking and harassing her. I do not want to get into that drama because it has nothing to do with me and that is not paying my bills. If you want to handle that, go somewhere else and handle that. I'm not going to go online and blast somebody because you have some photos which you probably faked. I don't know if those are real photos because you lie on me every day. How am I supposed to believe you? And then you want me to address somebody, which is why I've been ignoring it because it is not my drama to be dealing with. I was told something different, and I don't want to go back and forth and fight with people and have an argument with someone, and then they start screaming at me, yelling at me, taking it out on me. I already have enough going on in my life. I don't need to be tacking on anything else. If you want to worry about things that ain't paying your bills, then you worry about it, but not me. I'm having issues left and right, and you want me to literally mess with my mental just because you said so? That is weird behavior.
Oh, now you don't want to use your platform, but you were all about using your platform in all these other situations. But yeah, oh no, I don't use my platform. Okay, performative.
Bunch of weirdos that don't even know how to use their platform properly, trying to tell me what to do with mine. And then
Oh, I mean, do you use your platform properly? Is that the reason why you're barely making $300 a month? Okay.
whatever someone else does, I get blamed for. Like, I'm supposed to look into people. Are not other people's problems, and I got things I gotta worry about. Thank you for the gift points. Like, to come to me and say, well, you need to address this is your friend. I just literally am kind, and I acknowledge that person in my life. Other than that, that's it. I don't really know much about.
Oh, okay. I see how it is, Tophia. See, and so if you're not aware of what's going on exactly, essentially there's this girl named Cherry that frequents Tophia's lives. And I believe she sent Tophia a Nintendo Switch case, even though she doesn't have a Switch, but I guess it was in her wish list. But yeah, so Tophia, she always mentions Cherry. She's always acknowledging Cherry. And a lot of people in the chat have been saying that Cherry is like cool with the clan and is racist. So now, do I know if all this is true? No, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to keep up with chat, bro. Like, because it moves so fast. I'm not even sure what this person's username is. But I just think it's interesting that Tophia is always, she knows about everyone's business. She knows all the influencers' wrongdoings and this and that. But when it comes to someone that's sending her stuff, potentially having some wrongdoings, oh, well, yeah, I'm not using my platform for that. I'm not going to look into that. Interesting. Very interesting.
About them, right? That is it. That is all. Like, I heard something completely different from that person saying that there's someone stalking them. I don't want to get into the middle because I don't know enough about nothing.
And yeah, she does this like deflection thing. She did the same thing whenever the screenshots of Brother Chu pretending to be a minor to talk to some little girl. Basically did the same thing. I'm not looking at the screenshots. I don't believe none of that. Yeah. Interesting.
Like, the people that I just talked to, I'm not going to get into their personal business and look into things or what they say or what they do. It's not any of that. I got my own issues to worry about. My mom just broke down the other day, and there's nothing I can do about it because we're stuck. Everyone else is getting housing, but I'm not getting housing. People literally pushed me to the brink of my mental being jacked up, and I'm going to therapy to fix it, by the way. I'm in therapy. And
sure you are.
Trying to
I don't believe that.
Doing the tools and using the tools that he's telling me for therapy to, like, literally work on that, and while actively going to therapy, and then having a moment where now I have a setback. I set myself back because now, I just had a breakdown, and I can't even talk about it to my therapist.
What do you mean you can't? That is what therapy is for, Tophia. Like, what the fuck am I hearing right now?
Because, yeah, it's personal, and it's, I don't even feel.
Bro, you're so stupid. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Great.
That
Nobody
is the
knows
point of
just
therapy.
the things I've been going through, and like I don't come on here and do the public stuff. I don't come on here and talk about people I know in real life and put all of this business out there for everyone because the stuff that has happened to me literally is between me and that person. And it has nothing to be brought to the social media aspect of it because there are sometimes I wish I could just be really honest and say how I really feel, but I worry that if I say something it might make that person mad, then they might not want to be my friend and then they'll just leave.
Oh
I
my
just,
God, here we go again. Like, just worried about your quote unquote friends, bro. Like, get out of here. If bro, if there's this much drama and issues circling this friendship, it's not really a friendship, bro. Like, yeah, friends have little spats every now and then, but it's like, bro, it's like it seems like there's always some fucking issue surrounding your friendships with people, which is weird.
And then having only a few people I can just tell things. Um, it's just a lot, and I'm dealing with it. I'm
Uh-huh.
literally in therapy as we speak. So
Sure you are. How? How are you even paying for therapy? I don't believe you.
that's just it. You know,
Chat GPT therapy?
Janaya, you could just get blocked.
Block party?
Okay, I don't need people in here telling me what I deserve and what I don't deserve. The only person that can tell me what I deserve is the man in the sky.
Nah, I mean, shit, I'll say it too. You don't deserve a house because you're not willing to put in any type of effort to get it. You've never put in any type of effort to live on your own. You were perfectly fine at before they got kicked out of the apartment, 20, you were 27, 28 years old, essentially using Papachu's disability money to cover the rent and just doing same thing that you do now, just spending your money willy-nilly on whatever and not saving shit. Because I'm pretty sure over the course of the years of you being a bigger influencer, you could have saved up some money and got your own place. But you didn't want to. You don't. It's like you just, you are allergic to responsibility. And it's insane. I'm really surprised that you still have the storage because I thought that shit was going to be gone within like the first 6 months. But yeah, I mean, hell, you're always complaining about that's your big bill. Get the fuck out of here.
Jesus Christ. No one gets to sit here and tell anybody what they deserve. Didn't you not hear that Tupac song that says only God can judge me? It's literally, yeah, it is of the devil, it's Satan. You're just set to be a distraction. That's it, that's all. My mindset is not going to even go there.
Distracting you from what? You don't do shit. What are we distracting you from? Lounging? Fucking chilling all day? Shut up.
I'm not even going to think negative like you would think, oh, I don't deserve these things. You know what happens when you think negatively of yourself and you tell yourself you don't deserve something? Then you start putting that into action. And then when you start putting things into action, then you really don't get the things that you are working towards because that's what you do.
You're not working
And
towards
instead of
anything,
sitting
though.
here, right, doing that, you need to be sitting here thinking positive about yourself because you probably told yourself you didn't deserve nothing either. Because someone probably once told you that you don't deserve anything. But hey, here you are on the internet telling someone they don't deserve something. That would be really weird if your mom saw you saying stuff like that online. Imagine me telling somebody they don't deserve something, and I have. Because some content creators don't deserve the platforms they have. You got people on here like Michaela telling you to sit down and process the fact that she's getting a divorce while living in this very lavish house with all of this makeup products, all of these bags, over consumption. Do you know how much makeup she has right now?
Tophia, you cannot talk about anyone over consuming. You are constantly buying shit you do not need. All the money that you have spent over this past year on bullshit from Temu, and I'm sure fast food because you're bougie, and we know you ain't cooking because your cooking looks terrible. It's like, bro, all the money that you have spent on useless junk since Donald passed, you could have easily buried him by now. Even with your meager earnings, you would have been able to bury him if you actually cared, but you don't.
telling you to sit down to process her divorce, but you're sitting here telling me I don't deserve anything while she's literally living it up and partying it up in Las Vegas. And I'm not saying, like, I'm not one of those people that's going to say, oh, she's not mourning her divorce, because she probably was. But she literally put a montage video of her crying to prove that she was mourning her divorce, which why did you have to do that? Because now that's going to make things worse, and people are going to make fun of you because you put a video of you crying a bunch of times in a montage or in like an edit.
Okay, well, what's the difference between her making a montage of her crying, which is cringe as fuck, and you going live and crying? What is the difference? Remember the Tylenol incident? You literally booted up a live and started crying like 30 seconds into it. Same shit.
To prove that you're mourning your divorce makes no sense. People are literally going to sit there and make fun of her for that. Like, that was not needed. You know, I care about this person a lot, and to see them go through something horrible and not have a place and certain things that I can't say
Ankle chew.
it's very private, but it sucks.
Yeah.
And not being able to do anything about it and watch these things happen and have to be like, well, you know, what can I do in this situation? You know, watching ICE, watching the things that happened today that caused the war, and this chick that has loads of money is coming on the internet and telling you need to process her divorce. Every time she has to talk about real world issues, something is always happening. You know how when she has to talk about things that are going on in the world, last year, I don't remember what it was that she needed to speak up about. Here she is talking about how she's so depressed that she ordered McDonald's in her bed, couldn't even get out of bed, eating McDonald's because she couldn't get out of bed.
Tophia, I don't care about your whataboutism, okay? Because, bro, you basically do the same shit. Hell, just this past week, that's basically all you've done. It has been a pity party this entire week, basically. So it's like, bro, it's like, I don't care. Like, you're not the right person to try and bring up these points. And again, it's like, bro, not everybody wants to come online. Just because you have a big platform doesn't mean you want to come online and be like an activist or a social justice warrior or want to cover world news and politics. If that's not what they built their platform on, I don't expect them to speak on it. Can they? Sure. If they want to voice their opinion about something, but I don't expect it, Tophia. Just like I don't come to watch you to hear you talk about fucking politics and the elite. When you're like, bro, you're feeding into the entire system yourself because you're just constantly buying useless shit. But you want to talk about consumerism bad. Shut up.
Her husband had an addiction, which I understand, that's fine. You know, but to bring that to the internet and use his addiction as content, and then you don't talk about real world issues. She has not once talked about ICE. She has not once talked about Gaza. She hasn't even talked about her political stance and who she voted for, if she even voted for Trump, or who she even voted for, telling us that we need to sit down and process her divorce while coming on here crying, while I'm literally homeless and going through tragedy after tragedy after tragedy, and still being able to
tragedy after tragedy after... What tragedies, Tophia? Yes, it sucks that you lost your brother. That was a tragedy. And I didn't even like the guy, because as far as I know, he's a fucking creep. But I can be empathetic enough to understand losing your sibling is traumatic. What else has happened? There is no other tragedies other than you just being a lazy sack of shit and not getting off your ass to better your situation. Was the tragedy the heartbreak that just happened? Is that the tragedy? I don't care. The hell, you're homeless over here trying to hook up and get in a relationship. Like, bruh, shift your focus.
Post and share missing people. Well, actively getting news that genuinely terrifies me. I mean, I'm not scared, but I mean, it's terrifying.
You are.
The connection that was made, that is happening in my state right now, that I can't just say because it's very private, but it's crazy. And hearing this stuff, because I don't fear anyone. Like
Bullshit.
Because I got things happening to people that I personally know. And I want to be, I don't know if you've ever seen I Spit on Your Grave, but let me just tell you, if something happens to anybody that I know, I Spit on Your Grave. Watch that movie.
You ain't gonna do shit. Shut up.
Like, I'm telling you, I'm just so angry, so livid. I can't even, like, yeah, I'm pissed off because it's like, why isn't anybody doing anything?
Yeah, why aren't you doing anything? Like, you being homeless is not our problem, bro. Like, that is on you.
You know, and in my situation, the police don't do jack shit. I was supposed to get a call from a detective because they were gonna release a video, and they were gonna like blur my brother's dead body. And we were supposed to get a call from them because my mom tried to stop them from releasing that video. No call from a detective whatsoever. That's why I told my mom not to call the police. Then we got some dumb idiot on my stream talking about my brother doing some stupid tarot reading. What is wrong with you're literally doing a tarot reading?
I mean, Tophia, like, what do you expect the police to do in this situation? It's public information. No one's doing anything illegal by getting the footage of the night your brother passed away. Do I agree with it? No, not personally. I mean, I don't feel like that's something that we need to see. We know what happened. We don't need to see the crime scene. But yeah, it's, you know, it's public info. Sucks, but it is what it is.
I don't even know what to say. Whatever happens, happens. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not wasting my time on that. I'm not wasting my time. I'm exhausted.
There's nothing you can do about that. So
you know, my friend is going through something personal, a lot of shit that you know.
Oh my God.
Like, you know, and I'm okay. It's not my responsibility to take this stuff on. I'm not trying to take it on.
You are.
Like, why is the world so fucked up? Like, why can't somebody just sit down and enjoy life and take trips and not have to worry about these things? These are real life things that people don't even know someone is going through.
Tophia, because life is not about just fucking enjoyment. Like, bruh, like that, bruh, it's hedonism. That's essentially what you're saying, bruh. You don't want the responsibility or the stress of working and earning anything unless it's social media, because it's, let's be real, it's much easier than having to get out of bed every day and drive to a job that you just don't enjoy doing manual labor or staring at a fucking computer screen for 8-9 hours a day. You like the fact that you can sit on your ass and film stupid videos and lip syncs, and that can bring in some money. But you don't do it in an efficient manner to make a livelihood. So it's like, bro, I just don't care about any of this. I don't care that you're going through it. Your friend, yeah, guess what? People go through shit, Tophia. It's part of life. Get used to it.
Like my situation, we can't even enjoy and have a good time because now we got to worry about all of this. Social.
Worry about all what? Income? Having the funds to even do any of the shit you're talking about? Because, like, bro, even if you did have a house that was just free and clear, you just, like, let's just say she had a house, she didn't have to pay any rent at all. But she still has a light bill. She still has to get groceries, blah, blah. You don't earn enough money to take trips and go and do shit either way. Like, so what are you even talking about, bro?
Social media taking pictures and cameras and not me being able to hang out with people because of that, because it puts people in danger. And then here we go again. We're back in this whole situation. I don't even know where to go at this point.
Puts people in danger.
Social media starts affecting my friends and people. I'll just delete it. I'll just say goodbye. And I don't really care if they're like, no, don't do that. I will.
So, and I believe I've said this probably back when I first started making videos on Tophia. It's so amazing that you would be willing to leave social media for your friends if it's affecting your friendships. But when it was literally affecting your family, and you had people showing up at your house because trolls sent them there. You had people sending you self-harm kits. The constant harassment. Putting your family in danger. You didn't care about that. You didn't care about random men showing up at your house. You weren't willing to quit for that, but God forbid, bro, people taking pictures of you and your friend. Lord, yes, that's reason to quit social media. If I lose my friend, oh nah, bro, like you are so selfish. And like, you don't care about your family, which is obvious. It's very obvious. You only care about specific people. And it's weird because, like, bro, this friend of yours, which I'm assuming is Ankle Chew. It's like, bro, it doesn't even sound like they really fuck with you like that. This is another one-sided relationship, just like with the crush. You're fucking weird, Tophia.
because at this point, they're more important to me than this social media shit. To be honest with you.
But your family wasn't.
Points, and thank you for those that support. But
your family wasn't more
people,
important, though. Okay.
You know, I don't need this. To be honest, I'm just livid. I'm just angry and frustrated that no.
And I mean, her saying that, this is all cap. We know Tophia will never leave the internet because she's way too lazy to do anything else to make money. So this is, again, this is all just performative for show, just so she can feel good about herself. And, you know, if her friend does watch her shit, she can like, yeah, see, I said I would leave the internet for you. Like, come on, we should be besties. Shut up, Tophia.
Nobody is doing anything. They let these things go on for so long. So much fraud, so much scamming, so much everything. When I was at the other shelter, right? And what I think we need to do is get people banded together.
Who's we?
And have a lawsuit against that shelter because...
Who is we?
Sue.
Go for it. Do it.
This whole city is corrupt. They're not helping people with housing. They're not using the vouchers that they're supposed to use.
Bullshit, Sophia. Bruh, this live, you literally said everyone else is getting housing before me and my mom. So people are getting housing. You're just mad that you're on the list and you have to wait. It's like, bro, you constantly contradict yourself, bro. You're just full of shit.
They're not even using the money that they're supposed to use to help people get housing. It's all fine and dandy that they want to take these old buildings, these old motels, these old places and turn them into subsidized housing. But what good is it when you're making subsidized housing and people can't afford it? I could pay the $50 a month. Like I said.
Why can't you afford it? $50 a month? Like, bruh. And I know she said she can pay the $50 a month, but like, Tophia, like, why are we settling for subsidized housing? What are we doing? Mrs. Oh, I can make so much money on my platform. I would never work a 9 to 5 because you can't make $3,000 in a month. Ain't nobody at McDonald's making $3,000 in a month. Like, bruh. So it's like you got all this energy about the potential, because you're always talking about the potential money that you can make, not the money that you actually make on a average monthly basis. So where's all that energy, bro? Why do you need to why do you need to settle for subsidized housing for $50 a month rent? Why don't you pull your big girl pants up and go get a fucking apartment like a functioning adult?
I said I really couldn't afford it at the time, but now I'm sure I can afford the $50 a month. But what happens? I can't keep living like that. I have to have a stable income. I don't want to be living paycheck to paycheck working a 9 to 5 job. Some people, it's fine. And I'm not bashing 9 to 5 job workers. I'm just saying for me, that is not for me. Somebody said that their job made them feel worse mentally. And you're sitting here saying like a job will make you feel good mentally.
Bruh, again, anecdotal evidence. You're taking what one person said and just using that as an excuse, bruh. The majority of adults that have their own house or have their own apartment, they work 9 to 5 jobs, Tophia. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You sound so stupid. And it's like, you're just being willfully ignorant so you can use it as an excuse not to work. And then you want to sit here and cry that you're having to wait longer and longer for a house. Well, oh fucking well. If you're not going to take charge of your life and put in the work to get a place to live, bro, you could wait for 10 years. I don't give a fuck.
You know that is a lie. Sitting here telling someone that their mental health will get better if they have a job is the worst thing you could tell someone ever. Because you know your mental health doesn't get better when you go to work. You know you come home and your mental health is messed with after your job. Let's not sit here and lie to people.
Bro, you're so stupid. You're so dumb. Like, yes, most people, yeah, we don't like our jobs. I wouldn't even say we don't like our jobs. We don't like having to commit, 7 to 10 hours of our day, 5 days a week, 6 days a week to just to get by. I would say that's like kind of the general consensus for most people, unless you're a higher income earner. You probably feel a bit different about that. But when people are saying that to you, Tophia, it's because if you got a job, you would have some sense of purpose. Because obviously, we know social media is not cutting it on the income tip. But if you got a job, you could be like, damn, hey man, I paid for all my bills. I paid for all my 2 bills with 1 week of work. That's I've never been able to do that before. So now next week, I can take half the money and go get a Temu haul because I mean the consumerism will never stop, but I can put up some of that money. And then the last 2 weeks of the month, I can save the majority of that money and go get me some patty melts as well. And yeah, bro, like you would actually start moving the needle of your life in the direction you want. That's why people say it would improve your mental well-being. You would actually be taking charge of your life instead of just leaving everything up to chance and manifestation. You would be taking control, and being in control is a good feeling, especially when it comes to your life specifically.
Okay, when you really, truly, genuinely care about people in your life, you should truly care instead of just saying like, oh no, I don't care, blah 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 blah. I really do care.
You don't. You have a weird parasocial relationship with whoever you're talking about. And again, I feel like it's probably mostly one-sided because literally just the last stream that we watched earlier, you were saying that you said good morning, and that almost turned into an argument, bruh. Like this sounds like a one-sided friendship where the person is probably just trying to be nice, trying to be cordial, keeping you at like arm's distance, probably because of the Tylenol incident. They don't really want to be super close to you, but then they also feel bad and don't want to completely push you away. But it's like, bro, you are weird. You are parasocial.
I'm not only getting I'm like trying to work on getting a place for my mom. I know that she's there. I can't visit her. I don't know how many times I have to tell people that because they're
Not
judgy.
working on shit, but okay.
They judge everything I do. Judgy. Telling me that I'm supposed to be like their life. And whenever something happens and then I fail, they're always quick to laugh. There's only a few people in my life right now, especially in real life, that understands. Miguel has never treated me like shit or joined in on the hate or done any of that. And whenever someone is nice to me and whenever someone supports,
It's you say all that, but kindness and being kind and nice. Those are the main things I look for in a person. But you won't date him. You won't even consider dating him. Shut up, Tophia. You're such a hypocrite and a lying sack of shit.
me, all of a sudden they're catfish. All of a sudden, they're fake. They're not real. They're not this. They're not that. Because you want me to have nobody in my life. That's the problem. You go around ruining people's lives and then expecting them to get better. How does that make sense?
How, Tophia, how did we ruin your life? How? We did not put you in this situation of you being homeless. That is you and your family being negligent when it comes to your financial situation, bruh. Ain't got shit to do with us.
You literally tell people to get better, but then continue to cause them mental health problems. Makes no sense to me.
Sure.
Paying for a place to live and then causing them to get evicted and then saying, well, oh no, we're not the problem.
Bruh, once again, I don't know how many times I've had to state this. That's not the reason you got evicted. You got evicted because y'all were over $3,000 behind. That's it. Period. Full stop.
It literally makes no sense to be sitting here doing that to someone. Just imagine. I can only imagine.
So full of shit.
Just how people just be sitting here saying like, oh, we want you to better yourself. Oh, we want you to, work on yourself. And then when you do, they still continue. It was like this girl said, and I agree with her wholeheartedly. You guys say, where are all the real content creators? There's no real content creators. And then you bully and harass them for doing something that is a mistake.
Bruh, you are not a real content creator. If you were a real content creator, you would not be having trouble paying less than $300 a month in bills with the size of your platform. You don't even make real content. You do lip syncs. You treat TikTok like it's still fucking Musically. And the quality of your videos has just gotten worse and worse and worse in recent years because you're lazy.
That you yourself would make the same mistake, right? You make mistakes all the time. You make mistakes all the time, and the same mistakes that you make are the same mistakes you're bullying and harassing for and never letting them better themselves. That is so crazy. And then you expect me to sit here and give you an apology.
Are you done?
Insane. And then that's another thing, telling people to log off because you don't know how to control yourself. It's my fault you don't know how to control yourself. So no, I gotta get off the internet because you don't know how to not harass somebody. That's crazy.
No, what's crazy is you blaming the internet for all of the problems in your life. Not even the internet, really social media. Because like you could use the internet and you could consume social media without broadcasting yourself in your life. But it's like you you blame social media and you blame us for all the issues in your life, but it's like you will not change anything. You won't get off the internet. You want us to get off the internet, which is not how this works. If social media is really damaging your life that bad and putting you in danger and caused you to get evicted and had men being sent to your fucking home, yeah, I would have logged off forever ago. Like, shut up. So
The
stupid.
only person that's gonna be logging off is you, not me.
Yeah, okay. I'll still be here.
Log off. The only person that's gonna log off is you.
What the hell are you clocking?
But anyways, I gotta go because I got my phone charged and I got stuff I gotta do. But have a good day or night where you guys are. I'll see you guys later.
Bye. Get out of here.
But yeah, because I got a difference between and then after look like
Oh.
you ate. Nobody
Oh.
said I ate. If I thought I ate, I would have said I ate. Okay, the difference
Oh,
between
she's still
you
talking
is you
shit.
look like you ate several Big Macs.
Wow.
Okay. I look like
The fat shaming. Talking about people's looks. See? It's like, bro, what Tophia, like, once again, such a hypocrite. It's like they didn't even say anything about the way you looked. They say you thought you ate, and then you immediately attack them for their appearance. But if someone did that to you, then we should all come together collectively in the chat and tell them to stop being fat phobic. Shut the fuck up. So full of shit.
this because I had an ED, and then after I had that said ED, I never went to the gym to lose weight, but I don't eat a lot.
Sure.
I really don't eat a lot, but okay, girl.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Just fucking 2 things of candy almost every time you go live. Yeah. A third of the calories you should probably be eating a day. Sure, Tophia, you don't eat much. Whatever.
That was kind of fat phobic, but
Kinda.
sometimes
Yeah.
some people need to learn to leave people alone. You think you ate? You ate. You know what? You probably ate too. That's why your plate probably has no crumbs because you licked the plate clean. Okay.
Bro, you was literally licking crumbs out of a bag on the last video. What the, bruh? Shut up. What the fuck, bruh? What is this? Shut up. Oh my God. She always gets so high energy at the end of the video, bro. Shit's ridiculous.
And I'm not talking about words. I'm talking about actually clearing food. You clear food faster than Kirby clears food, okay? So instead of worrying about
Wow.
me, maybe you should worry about that.
I guess.
Like, some people just, like, I can't
In
even-
the live,
maybe
Sophia.
just leave people alone.
Please. What the fuck?
Nowhere did I say that I ate. Anyways, I gotta go. Thank you for liking, commenting, everything, watching, and joining the fan club. I'll see you later. I gotta go charge my phone. Have a good
Fucking
night. Bye.
goober. All right, y'all. Well, that is our video for today. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Yeah, Tophia talking spicy as always towards the end. Goodness, she's just something else, bro. She's such a hypocrite. It's always just amazing the mental gymnastics she performs to justify herself. But that's going to do it for me today. Hope y'all are well. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And if you haven't already, drop a like, maybe subscribe if you're messing with the content. Would highly appreciate it. And until next time, take care of yourselves, be good to each other, and I will see you all very soon.